That's a good one. It'll do. Or just wait for the moment it releases, which should be soon. In theory, it'll come out any moment now. I don't know why I'm looking through Steam. Let me restart Steam. Nope. Actually, let me just... There we go. Which is just chatting while we wait. So it should have been out like 6 minutes ago. I assume Steam's just having issues. See, in theory, it should be out already. I'll just play like Doom music until then, right? Yeah, in theory it should be out. I've got the subreddit pulled up on my phone, and everyone's people are having trouble with this version. I'm seeing more people saying restart Steam. So let's go ahead and restart Steam again. Nope, that's not doing it. Shutting Steam down. Let me go into Task Manager, make sure it's fully shut down here. Yep, all good in Task Manager. Dismiss. I guess we just kind of vibe until it does come out. The sheet they showed should have been now, so. Ooh, deck lists are up for MTG. That's nice. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it seems it's just slowly going out for people, I guess. Because I'm seeing some Steam screenshots of people, and they're able to get on, and others that just aren't. Well, check Twitter. The tweeter. Yeah, should be out. Doom, the official Twitter says it's available for premium people, which I bought because obviously I'm trying to play now. All right, that's the version I got. My purchase is premium edition. Plus the key they gave me was wrong. They gave me just the regular version. Let me see if I can do... Coming quickly, just me. I guess there's no easy way of telling. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna keep hopping out of Steam and hopping back in, I guess. And in theory, at some point, it'll go. Oh, that's the wrong game. Yeah, because I'm just seeing people saying boot out of Steam and reboot it up, get in. So. Oh shit! Black Mesa got a new update. We reboot it. Alright, I'll just put it back up here. Let's see, restart of the game. Bum, 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 bum. I'm seeing a lot of people saying that they tried getting in, like they got the game with a code, through a code, and they're not able to get in. Bum, 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 bum. Twitter. Anything to any official news or anything going on? Oh, let's go ahead and give it a shot again. Make the seam. Then we have Task Manager, making sure all versions of Steam are down. Yep. Eh. Alright, just have to play something else until it becomes available at this rate. Is it still on me? Me there. I'm monitoring this a little bit. Yeah, unfortunate. Looks like there's some issue going on. Yeah, it seems like code people are just not able to get in, which unfortunately I am one of them. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, just stuck faffing about until it comes out, I guess. I'm already seeing, like, guides pop up now. Like, in the subreddit and shit. But yeah, people are able to get in. It seems like a code thing. That's, like, the only consistent thing I'm seeing among people saying, like, hey, I got the collector's edition or the premium edition through, like, a code. I bet it'll be available at, like, 8. Is what's gonna happen. It's just super late, like an hour behind and everything. Oh shit, there's a couple Aerith cards in MTG. What's the other? I think raised beginning round stuff. If you gain the life this turn, return target creature card from the graveyard to your hand. If you gain some more life this turn, return that card to the battlefield instead. White and green. Alright. So clearly the game is super paused. The release of it. So let's go ahead and Final Fantasy pre-con deck. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and look at the pre-con list for Final Fantasy. Pre-cons. Here we go. Okay. I guess I should play some music. What am I thinking this song is right now? I'm thinking fucking Fate music. There we go. Just play it from the start. Hi, Doctor. I'm drinking a High Noon. Because these are nice to drink. They're like chill seltzer drinks. Doom should have been out 30 minutes ago, give or take. At 7, my time. I guess 28 minutes ago, technically. But it's clearly having trouble, so. We're just vibing and waiting. I don't know if you're into Magic the Gathering. But they released the precons for the, for this. Am I smoking? Nothing currently. So there's her at the beginning of the combat. If I just hover over her, how... Okay, I don't want to control plus this. That's not control, idiot. There we go. So Terra, I forget which Final Fantasy she's from. The beginning of combat in your turn, mill 2 cards, Terra gains flying until the end of turn. Deals 2 combat damage to a player, you may pay 2. When you do, return target creature with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tab. That's pretty good. Especially in a black deck, you could like mill if you want. We'll see how much milling is even in this deck. So that's for 9. When Celis enters, discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards plus 1. Well, there you go. Whenever one or more other creatures, so she's the sub-commander. Whenever one or more other creatures you control enter, if one or more of them enter from a graveyard or was cast from a graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. There's Terra, Ceres. The Cyan Vengeful Samurai, the spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. Double strike, whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on Cyan. Oh, so you could get pretty big with Terra. Leo Christoph, when Leo Christoph enters, return up to 1 target creature card with mana value 3 less from your graveyard to the battlefield, then put a +1 on counter on Leo Christoph for each creature you could control. Oof! I assume that counts for tokens, right? Because he could get really fucking huge really fast then. Especially for a white deck. Graveyard. Interceptor, Shadow's Hound, Menace. Assassins you control have Menace. Whenever you attack with one or more legendary creatures, you may pay 2. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. Ooh. Are there just a lot of fucking legendary creatures in this deck? Oh my god, there are. Look at all these legendaries. Mysterious Assassin, Death Touch. Whenever Shadow deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice another land permanent. If you do, draw 2 cards, and each opponent loses life equal to the mana value of the sacrificial permanent. Okay. So if you have something big out there, you can really hurt them. Like if you have like a 9 spell permanent, like a 9 mana cost, you could just flat out do 9 damage. It's pretty good. Siegfried, Famed Swordsman, Menace. When Siegfried enters, mill 3 cards, then put X +1/+1 counters on Siegfried, where X twice the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Twice? Oof. Yeah, this deck really wants you to mill, and then shove creature cards from your graveyard onto the deck. Or onto the field. Or your hand, I guess. King the Fate soundtrack. Whenever Gao attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Beginning of each end step, if a card left your graveyard this turn, Gao deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Okay. Go-Go, Mysterious Mime. I never played this Final Fantasy, so these are like entirely new characters to me. At the beginning of combat in your turn, you may have Go-Go become a copy of another target creature you control and end on turn, except its name is Go-Go, Mysterious Mime. If you do, Go-Go and that creature each get +2 and +0 and gain haste until the end of turn. So doing that with General Leo could be pretty fucking big. That could create 2 huge fucking numbers. Double Strike, 7 Monster Monk. He's got Blitz. You may cast this card from graveyard using his Blitz ability. Nice. So just more ways of bringing cards back. It is... It's whenever. No. Specifically when he enters. Okay. But again, white has a way of making him come back multiple times in a turn. Target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant source for your creature card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Ooh. If you cast a creature spell this way, it gains haste, and at the beginning at the end step, sacrifice a creature, activate only as a sorcery. That's pretty nice. That could be pretty good, depending on if your opponent's doing like a big green deck or something, maybe. Or even something kind of annoying that they have. Summon Esper Valigarmenda. First one is exile an instant or sorcery card from each grave. Oh, this is a fucking banger song. Add 1 red mana for each lower counter on this saga. You may cast an instant or sorcery card exiled with this saga, and many of any type can be cast. Oh, nice. Example, at the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one at random. Other creatures... Just in case I can't sleep. Sounds good, dog. In theory, the next time, if you pop back in, I'll be playing Doom. Like, hopefully. Hopefully Doom will have officially released, but we'll see, I guess. We'll see. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one at random. Other creatures you control get +3/+0. You can trample until end of turn. Discard your hand, then draw 4 cards. Umaru deals 5 damage to any target. That's nice. You comment on your turn, choose one at random. Okay. Oh, at random? So just like flip a coin or something? Yeah, so the like it's one of those where you pay a little extra to be able to play it earlier than its initial release time. And it was supposed to come out 35 minutes ago. So yeah, it seems a lot of people are having trouble getting in. Well, it seems from what I've like looked at other people who are also saying they have trouble. It seems anybody who's got a code. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ugh. Seems anybody who has a code who got this game through like a code has trouble. Yeah, yeah. It's one of those you pay to play the game 2 days early, but realistically, this is the actual release date. It's one of those weird things. Ban on the returner's leader. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a creature spell from among cards in your graveyard that were put there from anywhere other than the battlefield this turn. Whenever you attack, you may pay 1 and discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So just in general, cast a creature card from your graveyard, as long as it wasn't put there during the battle. That's pretty good. Edgar, Master Machinist. Once during each of your turns, you may cast an artifact spell from your graveyard. If you cast a spell this way, that artifact enters tapped. He's got tools. Whenever Edgar attacks, it gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Yeah, I'll be playing it really late. For sure, if it comes out. I'll be playing it pretty late into... I mean, the idea was that I'd be playing it right now. 10 hours? I don't know if I'll be on that long. But I have... Just if, like, this game came out way earlier today, for sure. Like, for sure. I'd be doing, like, a 10-hour stream. But I don't know, since it's coming out at 7 so late in the day, I don't know. You can see it being, like, 7 or so hours, though. Is this from Fate? That's where this came from? This is a TikTok audio. I didn't realize this was from Fate Stay Night. Yeesh. Okay, anyway. Kefka, Dancing Mad. I just realized there's 36 fucking creatures in this deck. During your turn, Kefka is indestructible. At the beginning of your end step, exile a card at random from each opponent's graveyard. You may cast any number of spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. Then each player who owns a spell you cast this way loses life equal to its mana value. That's pretty good. C cards. What is C cards? Binary code. We're waiting for Doom. It should be out already. Why is it not playable? Or are they having issues? We're also looking at the Final Fantasy Magic precons. Might help it release. Nah, it's a Steam problem. Lock can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. Nice. Whenever lock attacks, each player mills a card. If a land card is milled this way, create a treasure token. Until end of turn, you may cast a spell from among those cards. That's not bad. Corruption cards. I don't know what that is. Oh, Doom. Okay. Man, I'm waiting for this Doom to come out. Hold on, is there any update? I mean, I haven't actually checked recently. People having trouble with the game crashing or locking on them. Anything from the official Doom Twitter account? No. Of course not. The subreddit, is there a thing for it? Nope. Alright, well, we continue to vibe and look at magic stuff. Hope it's not much longer. I agree. But see you, Doctor. Hope you have a good sleep. Mog, the Moogle Warrior. He's got lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, each player may discard a card. Each player who discarded a card this way draws a card. If a creature card was discarded this way, you create a 1/2 white Moogle creature token with lifelink. Then if a non-creature card was discarded this way, put a +1/+1 on each Moogle you control. Ooh. When Setzer enters, create the Blackjack, a legendary 3/3 colorless vehicle artifact token with flying and crew 2. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combat damage to a player, flip a coin. Whenever you win a coin flip, create 2 tap treasure tokens. That's pretty good. Damn, that's pretty good. Warring Triad. Flying, trample, haste. It's a god. As long as here there are fewer than 8 cards in your graveyard, the Warring Triad isn't a creature. Okay. Mill card, target player adds 1 mana of any card. The Sun Titan. Vigilance. Whenever this is Vigilance for a 6/6. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. There's a lot of 3 or less mana value I'm seeing. But this deck inherently doesn't look like it's got much 3 or less built into it. Except for the artifacts. There's a couple of creatures, but for the most part, I don't see many. Oh, fuck. Classic song. This is the one I'm thinking of, right? It sounds like Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Archfield of Depravity. Flying at the beginning of each opponent's end step, that player chooses up to 2 creatures that control that sacrifices the rest. Whoa, that's evil. Whoa, that's fucked up. I like it. It's fucked up, though. Especially if you can cheat that out pretty early, then they're... That's pretty good. It's a demon, not a dragon. Okay. I've seen some good demon commanders. Yeah, this is the original theme, so it's not as hype as the ufotable version. Sepulchral Primordial. Intimidate. When this creature enters, for each opponent, you may put up to 1 target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That's pretty good. Pretty good for a 7. For strike, it's an artifact. Construct. When this creature enters, target opponent may have you draw 3 cards. So if I choose you, I say you may let me. If the player doesn't, you mill 3 cards, then this creature deals damage to that player. You get the total mana value of cards. Woof, that's pretty evil. That's kind of evil. Flayer of the Hatebound. Undying, when this creature dies, it would add no +1 counters on it. Return to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever this creature or another creature enters from your graveyard, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Oh, that's really good if you get them out early and then start doing the other ones. Ruin Grinder. Menace, when this creature dies, each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards. And he's got Mountain Cycling. Priest of Fell Rites. Pay 3 life, sacrifice this creature, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, activate only as a sorcery, and then I can unearth them. Hold on. Just want to make sure. There's no... Yeah. Okay, cool. Great-o. Where was I? Priest of the Fell Rites. This seems entirely the deck from the game, though. Like, there's no creatures from a different game. Solemn Simulacrum. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a basic land card, put that card on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. When this creature dies, you may draw... Okay, yeah. It's that card. Angel of the Ruins. Flying, when this creature enters, exile up to 2 target artifacts and or enchantments. That's pretty good, especially with whites. If you have like Elish Norn, Mother of Machines, exile up to 4 artifacts or enchantments. So if that person's like running a deck like that, they're just fucked. Which is nice, because I run a deck like that. Five 7 with flying. Palace Jailer, when this creature enters, you become the monarch. When this creature enters, exile target creature an opponent controls until an opponent becomes the monarch. Over Opportunist, whenever one or more other creatures die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Pitiless Plunderer. Whenever another creature you control dies, create a treasure token. Okay. Citrus Supplier. When this creature enters or dies, mill 3 cards. Typical. Anger. Haste. As long as this card is in your graveyard and you control mountain, creatures you control have haste. Whoa, that's pretty strong. Your Golem. When it enters, destroy something. And then mill a kin. Mill a card, add that. Okay. Coin of Fate. When this artifact enters, surveil 1, and then I can exile 2 creature cards from my graveyard. Sacrifice this artifact. An opponent chooses one of the exiled cards. You put that card in the bottom of your library and return the other to the battlefield tapped. You become the monarch. Falcon Airship. Whenever the Falcon deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And then I can put this creature card from graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Yeah, it is a... that. Okay. Classic Key to the City. Phoenix down, exile this artifact, choose one, return target creature card with mana value 4 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped, exile target skeleton, spirit, or zombie. Arcane Signet, Commander's Seal, the Mind Stone, the art's pretty. Swift Boots, no, more like Swift Slippers, Talisman of Conviction, the Indulgence, Whipper's Bauble, classics. Espers to Magicite. Exile each opponent's graveyard. When you do, choose up to 1 target creature card exiled this way. Create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's an artifact and it loses all other card types. Okay. That's pretty solid, actually. Especially if you're running an artifact deck. Bedevil, destroy target artifact creature or planeswalker. Laughing Mad, as an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Big score. Crackling Doom. Crackling Doom deals 2 damage to each opponent. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. Ooh. That's pretty nice. Mortify, destroy target creature enchantment. I mean, I could watch clips. My plan was Doom. My plan was to play the Dark Ages. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants right now. I've got no idea. This just happened to drop like a little earlier today and I hadn't looked at it yet. So I figured I might as well look at it on stream while we wait. It's a nice way of killing time. Especially since it's something that interests me. Mill 3 cards, then starting with the next opponent in your turn order. Each opponent chooses a creature card in your graveyard that has been chosen. Return each card chosen this way to the battlefield under my control. Damn. So it happens automatically. Okay. After I play it. Snore. Each player may discard their hand and draw 5 cards. Then Snore deals 5 damage to each opponent who discarded their hand this way. Yep, it's literally whenever Doom comes out. Because if Dark Ages, in theory, suddenly becomes available, I'm gonna stop even reading this and just play it. Tragic Arrogance. For each player you choose from among the permanents that player controls an artifact, creature, enchantment, or planeswalker, then each player sacrifices all other non-land permanents they control. Oof. That's pretty rough. Classic Reanimate. Put it on the field. Lose health. Rise of the Dark Realms. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield that you're in control. That's pretty good. Oof, that's pretty strong. Especially if you can cheat it out early. Or cheat it out at the right moment. Exile target non-land permanent opponent controls, and all tokens that player controls with the same name as that permanent. Winner's Ultimatum, destroy all non-land permanents your opponent controls, yeah. That's Whisper, draw 2 cards and lose 2 life, and then... Let's together. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Return that card from your graveyard to the battlefield instead of 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Okay. Oh, the gun. Yeah, battlefield. Kind of just looking at, because inherently these are all sort of the cards, but they're just looking at the Final Fantasy art. Cool. And tower, and then the plains, swamps, mountains. Let's copy. There's the treasure, the black water. All right, the one I'm excited for. The most well, it's either this one or it's the 4. I don't know. Because I like 7, I like 10, and then 14 is cool. But real quick, let's restart Steam. And just see if maybe that triggers it being available. Who knows? Probably won't. No. Still not available. As a real quick, let me browse the subreddit again and Twitter and just see if there's any official statement on it. That's not working. People talking about the game because they did get on. So yeah, apparently it seems like there's an issue with if you got a key. Which I did. I got the game through a key, and they're working on it, is what some comments are saying, I guess. So if I just bit the bullet and bought it through Steam, I guess it would have been fine, but I did not. So, cool. Alright, back to Final Fantasy. Cloud, ex-soldier. When Cloud enters, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to it. Whenever Cloud attacks, draw a card for each equipped attacking creature you control. Then if Cloud is power 7 or greater, create 2 treasure tokens. This is a deck a friend of mine is very excited for. And then Tifa is the sub-commander. Melee, whenever this creature attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each opponent attacked to this turn. So super good in Commander, not as good in something like Brawl or Standard. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control with power 7 or greater deal combat damage to a player, untap all creatures you control. If it's the first combat phase of your turn, there's an additional combat phase after this turn. Pretty good. Cloud, Tifa. There's a bunch of SIDs. I think they all almost do the same, right? Sid, Free Flyer, Pilot. Equipment and vehicle spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Jump during your turn, Sid is flying. Return target equipment or vehicle card from your graveyard to hand. Nice. Elena, Torque Recruit. When Elena enters, return target non-assassin historic card from your graveyard to Interesting. And artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. Well, there you go. Whenever you cast a historic spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Elena. Heidegger, Shinra Executive. At the beginning of combat in your turn, target creature you control gets +X/+0 until end of turn, X is the number of soldiers you control. Human assassin, human warrior, monk, so he's like a soldier. At the beginning of your end step, create a number of 1/1 white soldier creature tokens equal to the number of opponents who control more creatures than you. Yeah, that's... The second I started reading the first half, I was like, oh, okay, we probably get soldier tokens at some point through the different cards, and there you go, right there. Helitrooper, human soldier. Flying, whenever this creature attacks another target attacking creature, gains flying until end of turn. Equip abilities, you activate that target this creature, costs 2 less to activate. That's pretty solid. Avalanche of Sector 7. Oh, all 3 of them got shoved into a card. Just one card. Menace Avalanche of Sector 7's power is equal to the number of artifacts your opponents control. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact they control, Avalanche of Sector 7 deals 1 damage to that player. Kate Sith. At the beginning of combat your turn, scry 1, then exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. When you exile a card this way, target creature you control gets +X/+0 until end turn, where X is that card's mana value. Okay. Summon Kujata. Lightning, this creature deals 3 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. Up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn for 2. Wait, this creature deals 3 damage to each of up to 2. Okay. Discard a card, then draw 2 cards. When you discard a card this way, this creature deals damage equal to that card's mana value to each opponent. Nice. Vincent. He's got Menace. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on Vincent. Whenever Vincent deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent if Vincent's power is 7 or greater. Woof! Go for the weak guy and then start. It'll hit everybody else. Yuffie. She's got ninjutsu. When Yuffie enters, gain control of target non-creature artifact for as long as you control Yuffie. Then you may attach an equipment you control to Yuffie. Okay. Bugenhagen. He's got reach. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, draw a card. Okay, so he's a mana dork. Professor Hojo. The first activated ability you activate during your turn that triggers a creature you control costs 2 less to activate. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control become the target of an activated ability, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. I did read this one earlier, but at the beginning of your end step, if you gain this life this turn, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. You get 7 or more life this turn, return that creature to the battlefield instead. Barrett. He's got reach, because he's, makes sense, he's got a gun. Whenever an equipment you control enters, create a 2/2 Rebel creature token. At the beginning of each combat in your turn, attach up to 1 target equipment you control to target Rebel you control. Red 13, Vigilance, Trample. Other modified creatures you control have Vigilance and Trample. When Red 13 enters, return target... Hold on. And... Thus we go. Red 13, yeah. When Red 13 enters, return target aura equipment card from your graveyard to your hand. Sephiroth the Fallen Hero, 1 of 3 Sephiroth cards. I wonder where the others are. There must be another dex or something, maybe. Whenever Sephiroth attacks you, you put a cell counter on target creature you control. Until end of turn, each modified creature you control has base power toughness 7 out of 5. So obviously if you have more things that shove additional, attacks and stuff on them, it goes higher for that. Sacrifice a modified creature. Return this card from your battlefield from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Bastion Protector. Commander creatures you control get +2/+2 and have indestructible. That's pretty good. Bronze Guardian. Double Strike, Ward 2. Other artifacts you control have Ward 2. That's really useful for this deck. This creature's power is equal to the number of artifacts you control. Pure Steel Paladin. Whenever an equipment you control enters, you may draw a card. Equipment you control have equip 0 as long as you control 3 or more artifacts. That's nice. That's also really good. Hellkite Tyrant. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, gain control of artifacts that player controls. Nice. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 20 or more artifacts, you win the game. Oh, okay. Professional Facebreaker. Menace. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. Sacrifice a treasure, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Oh, yeah. Armory Automaton. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may attach any number of target equipment to it. Nice. Just for free. I saw people complaining that there wasn't a Zac Fair card before all the spoilers were out. So here you go. Here's the Zac card. Enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. I can sacrifice Zac. Target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. Put Zac Fair's counters on that creature and attach an equipment that was attached to Zac to that creature. Okay. Oh, another Barret. Reach. Whenever Barret Wallace attacks, deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to defending player. So only 25 creatures, but where... I mean, it's the artifacts, right? Yeah, there's a fair amount of artifacts in the deck, though. Cloud's Limit Break. It's tiered. Destroy target tapped creature. Destroy any number of target tapped creatures with different controllers. Destroy all tapped creatures. Nice. Ultimate Magic Holy. Permanents you control gain indestructible until end of turn. If this spell is cast from exile, prevent all damage that will be dealt to you this turn. Lifestream's Blessing. Draw X cards where X is the greatest power among creatures you control as you cast a spell. If the spell was cast from exile, you gain twice X life. And then you can foretell it. I saw this one too. Clever Concealment. You can convoke what your creatures can help cast a spell. Any number of target non-land permanents you control phase out. Okay, Sorp, I think this is a base card. You don't have a target permanent, shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. Dispatch, tap target creature. If you control 3 or more artifacts, exile that creature. Enchantments, Soldier Military Program. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one. If you control a commander, you may choose both. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature. Put a +1/+1 counter each to 2 soldier creatures you control. Furious Rise. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until you exile another card with this enchantment. Okay. Not crazy about this one, but okay. Ultimate Magic Meteor. Ultimate Magic Meteor deals 7 damage to each creature. If this spell was cast from exile for each opponent, choose an artifact or land that player controls, destroy the chosen permanent. Also, your commander, choose to destroy all artifacts, enchantments, all creatures with mana value 3 or less, with mana value 4 or greater, yeah. I mean, that's a base card, I'm pretty sure. Unfinished Business. We only got one Turk, actually. We only got Alina, now that I think about it. The others are probably either in other decks, or you have to acquire them a different way. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, and return up to 2 target aura or equipment cards from the graveyard to the battlefield attached to that creature. Vanquish the Horde. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. Yep. Decimate, destroy target artifact, target creature, enchantment, and target land. Secret Rendezvous. You and target opponent each draw 3 cards. I think I saw one of this where it's Cloud and Barret. Classic Vandal Blast. Destroy artifact you don't control. Cultivate. Harmonize, draw 3 cards. Nature's Lore. Search your library for a forest card. Put that card on the battlefield. Tap, then shuffle. And then Rampant Growth. Yeah, basic cards. But it is a green deck, so... There's no big creatures in here, actually. Like cost-wise. I think Sephiroth and Cloud are the biggest ones. Alright, all the fucking equipments. Summoning Materia. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. As long as the equipment is attached to a creature, you may cast creature spells from the top of your library. And then the equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has Vigilance and add 1 green for tapping. Conform Shuriken. Equipped creature, as whenever this creature attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. If that creature has greater power than this creature, put a number of +1/+1 counters on this creature equal to the difference. Wrecking Ball R. Is it just going to be the different... Sorta different weapons they have? Equipped creature has base power and toughness 7/7 and can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Equip legendary creature, and then equip 7. Most of them are legendary creatures, though. If they're like a main character, you inherently became legendary, right? Elena, Heidegger. Where's Hojo? Hojo's legendary, Bugenhagen is legendary, pretty much all of them are. Until you get to like the actual base character, like mobs. But if you're like an actual named person, you're a legendary creature. James Helm, equipped creature is +2/+2. As long as equipped creature is legendary, it is hexproof. Conqueror's Flail. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each color permanent among permanents you control. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. Okay. Each color among permanents you control. So it could be up to 3. Darksteel Plate. Indestructible. Equipped creature is indestructible. Non-artifact spells you cast have Improvise. Your artifacts can help cast the spells. Nice, nice. I feel like this is just a major boon to equipment decks. Like, if you ever want to run an equipment deck, you just have to get this precon and some of the cards in it. They're just so fucking good. Equipped creature gets 1/1. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Behemoth Sledge. Equipped creature gets +2/+2, has trample and lifelink. I think that's an old one. Arcane Signet, nice. Equipped creature gets +10 and +10 and loses flying. That's pretty good. That +10/+10, that's pretty good. Whenever a equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. Here's Blade. +3/+2. Whenever a legendary creature you control enters, you may attach this equipment to it. Nice. So just like auto put it on Cloud. Who starts at what? 4? So yeah, with this, Cloud just auto hits his full passive. Hero's Heirloom. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. As long as it's equipped, creature is legendary, it has trample and haste. Landing creatures, equipped creature is haste and shroud. Mask of Memory. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, discard a card. Soul Clamp. Equipped creature gets +1/-1. Whenever equipped creature dies, draw 2 cards. It's that one. Soul Ring. Trailblazer Blues. Equipped creature has non-basic land walk. And then all the lands. All the possible lands. Yeah. Yeah, and they're just different locales from 7. So I guess the next one is 10, right? Creatures 1/1, Foretell. Yeah, next one is 10. Of course, you know, would be the subcommander. Real quick, once again, let's take a look at things like Reddit and such. Oh, there's no mega thread. Seems to be a lot of posts claiming technology with the new release, so to avoid flooding the subreddit, please use the mega thread. Yeah, so anybody with a code is currently unable to get in. But if you bought the game regularly through Steam, then you're fine. So even if you happen to buy the game through, like, the Bethesda store with, like, the collector's edition, you're fucked. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, unfortunate. The official Twitter has reposted things saying the game is available, but not commented on the fact that the game is not playable for some people yet. Okay, well. Back to Final Fantasy. Magic the Gathering, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have turned off the air conditioning. Titus, Yuna's Guardian. At the beginning of combat in your turn, you may move a counter. Oh, that's right, it's this deck. From target creature you control onto a second target creature you control. Whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deal combat damage to a player, you may draw a card and proliferate. Do this only once each turn. Dun dun. As commander, Yuna's the sub-commander. 1 mana of any color. When you next cast a creature spell this turn, that creature enters with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. If another permanent you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, if it had 1 or more counters on it, you may put that number of 1/1 counters on target creature. 1 or more, yeah. 35. Okay, this one looks more standard. Oron, Venerated Guardian. Vigilance. Whenever Oron attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it. When you do, exile target creature defending player controls with power less than Oron's power until Oron leaves the battlefield. Oof. Get him out there with a bunch of counters. Just bye. Goodbye. Shogo Knights. Whenever you attack, creatures you control with counters on them gain double strike until end of turn. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough for anybody that's not you. Gaia and Luzu. Flash. When Gaia and Luzu enter, choose target creature you control. If damage would be dealt to that creature this turn, prevent that damage and put that many +1 counters on it. Yeesh. That's evil. That's kind of evil. Titus is just move them, right? Oh, if counters on them deal combat into the player, you may draw a card, proliferate. Oh, okay. So he's got proliferate on him, right? Oh, here's where all the summons are. Okay. Largisco, Guado. I haven't played 10 in fucking... since 2019, I think. At the beginning of each end step, if you put a counter on a creature this turn, investigate. Here's all the summons. First one is Aerospark. Exile target creature an opponent controls until the saga leaves the battlefield. Just might as well just do commander, right? Put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures you control. You gain 2 life. That's pretty good. Yo, Jimbo! Exile target artifact, enchantment, or tap creature an opponent controls. So your next turn, creatures can't attack you unless the controller pays 2 for each of those creatures. Create X treasure tokens, where X is the number of opponents who control a creature with power 4 or greater. Hulu, are these considered legendary? No, they're not. Lulu, whenever an opponent attacks, you choose target creature attacking you, put a stun counter on that creature. That's pretty evil. And then actually proliferate. Walk a traveling merchant. Remove a counter from a non-land permanent you control, draw a card. Riku, specifically the 10 version. I wonder if the 10-2 versions are in here. Doesn't look like it, no. Or maybe those are like alternate arts. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a creature until end of turn, that creature can't be blocked by creatures your opponent controls. Eek. Move a counter from target creature an opponent controls onto target creature you control. That's pretty good. Veil 4. Each opponent choose a creature with the greatest mana value among creatures they control. Return those creatures to their owner's hand. Tap up to 1 target creature and put a stun counter on it. Mr. Seymour. Beginning of combat on your turn, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to Maester Seymour's power on another target creature you control. This is the number of counters among creatures you control. Yeah. Monstrosity. The Magic Sisters. Choose 1 at random. So you just flip a die or something. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on target creature. To put a shield counter on target creature, you gain 3 life. This creature fights up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Man, I do not remember some of these dudes. Tromel. Each other non-token creature you control with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Ooh, that's pretty good. And proliferate X times, where X is the number of non-token creatures you control that enter this turn. Kimari, Vigilance. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Kimari and tap target creature an opponent controls. Then you may have Kimari become a copy of that creature. Except its name is Kimari and it has Vigilance in this ability. Woo. Yeah, all about 1/1 counters and making some dude fucking huge. We'll see if there's anything that can deal with removal, though. Like is like hexproof or something. Lifelink, whenever another creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on that creature if its power is less than Shalinda's power, otherwise put a 1/1 counter on Shalinda. Sin! Flying Trample. As Sin enters, remove all counters from any number of artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. Sin enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is twice the number of counters removed this way. Oh, there you go. Here's the big creature. When Sin dies, put its counters on target creature you control, then shuffle this card into its owner's library. Oh, shit! He's 7 mana, so he'll probably be something later. Yeah, there you go. Flying Trample. There's your huge, I'm just gonna wallop you card. Waka, Devoted Guardian. Reach, Trample. Whenever Waka deals combat damage to a player, destroy up to 1 target artifact that player controls, and put a 1/1 counter on Waka. At the beginning of your end step, if a counter is put on Waka this turn, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. Luminous Broodmoth. Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter on it. Jesus Christ! Whoa, that's evil! And then especially with somebody like Yuna, being able to, put those counters back on something else. Yeesh! This creature enters with a 1/1 counter on it. Remove a counter from a permanent you control. Search your library of Plains card and reveal it. If an opponent controls more lands than you, you may put that card on the battlefield tapped. If you don't, put the card on the battlefield, put it into your hand, and shuffle. Sunscorched Regent. Flying. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a 1/1 counter on this creature and you gain a life. Chasm Skullcaker. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. When this creature dies, create X 1/1 blue squid creatures with Island Walk, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on this creature. Yeesh. Bane of Progress. I don't remember these creatures at all from when I played this game. When this creature enters, destroy all its artifacts and enchantments. Put a 1/1 counter on either this creature for each permanent destroyed this way. So some of the cards in here are like complete counters to the 7 deck. Freon Ancient. Whenever a player casts a spell, you may put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Just a spell. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may move any number of 1/1 counters from this creature onto other creatures. Yeah, so he's going to get out of hand really quick, and they knew that, so they wanted to... Maybe you can share the love with him. Generous Patron, when this creature enters support 2, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 other target creatures. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a creature you don't control, draw a card. Gyro Sage, he's got Evolve, and then he's a mana add for each... Oh! Add for each on this creature. Okay, yeah. So sort of a mana dork. Incubation Druid. Add 1 mana of any type that you land creature produce. This creature has a 1/1 counter on it. Add 3 mana of that type instead. And he's got Adapt. Another mana dork. Creature enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. When this creature dies, search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is this creature's power, put them on the battlefield, then tap. I just realized the Tyrannid deck in fucking the Warhammer precon. Just shove these 2 decks together, and it's gonna be kind of yummy. Tireless Tracker. Whenever a land you control enters, investigate with landfall. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. I totally see shoving the 2 decks together now. Like it just popped into my brain. What am I looking at? Altered Ego. Spell can't be countered. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it enters with X additional +1/+1 counters on it. Oh, somebody's got something really annoying. You just put it in as that. Nice. I like your commander. It is also my creature now. Evolve. Whenever a +1/+1 counters for this creature, you may draw a card. Blocking Ballista. Creature enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. Put a +1/+1 counter on this creature with if you do more 4 mana. Remove a +1/+1 counter from this creature. Deals 1 damage to any target. Grateful Apparition. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, Planeswalker proliferate. Just Shell Crawler. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter is trample. Jeez. Hold on. Protection Magic. Put a shield counter on each of up to 3 target creatures. Nice. Use Whistle. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in random order. When you reveal a creature card this way, put an X +1/+1 counters on target creature you control, where X is the mana value of that card. Draw X cards, then discard a card. The owner of a target spell, non-land permanent, or card in a graveyard puts it in their choice at the top or bottom of their library. So if I have something I really like, I could just shove it up there. Destroy evil. Choose one. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater, or target enchantment. Path to exile. Exile target creature. Its controller may search the library for a basic land card. Put that card on the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Counter target non-creature spell. This controller creates 2 treasure tokens. Inspiring Call. Yeah, I saw this card too. Draw a card for each +1/+1 for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Those creatures gain indestructible until end of turn. Did I hit the end of the playlist? No, I did not. I just want to know if I still existed. But we're almost actually at the end of all the music in fucking FSN. Real quick, any update? Nope, people are still having trouble, so. Yeah, if I get through all these cards and still not up, Doom just might be another day, then. Unfortunate. Enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, you may exile target creature card from a graveyard. If you do, create a 1/1 white spirit creature, token with flying, put a 1/1 counter on it if the exiled card's mana value is 4 or greater. Sphere Good. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Oh, I just... Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Creatures you control have with 1/1 have reach and trample. Whenever a permanent you control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, put those counters on target permanent you control. Nice. Move any number of counters from target permanent you control onto a second target permanent you control. So I don't just need Titus or Yuna out. There's also this that works. Together Forever. When this enchantment enters, support 2. Choose target creature with a counter on it. When that creature dies this turn, return that card to its owner's hand. Okay, so I send this card out at you. You go, no, I have this, stop it. And then I go, okay, back in my hand it goes. Cool. Explorable Tide. Whenever you cast a spell, proliferate. That's pretty good. Fight Rigging. How do we fight? Oh yeah, fight rigging, yeah. Hardened Scales. Path of Discovery, whenever a creature you control enters it explores. Bred for the Hunt. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. First of all, say when this enters, support X. 1/1 creature on each of up to X target creatures. Until end of turn, target creature gains whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each kind of counter on it, and it can't be blocked this turn. Arcane Signet, classic. Overflowing Chalice, multi-kicker. Pay an additional 2 at any time artifact enters with a charge counter on it. For each time it was kicked, add for each counter on the charge. And then classic Soul Ring. So it's got 37 lands. Okay, because I was going to notice, there's not really any ramping except for these two. I guess this also, but I don't think this can be as consistent for like ramping as like other artifacts would be. Use Decision. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, draw a card. Then you may put a creature card and/or a land card from your hand on the battlefield. Return 1 or 2 target permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. Collective Effort. Escalate. Tap and untap creature you control. Choose 1 or more. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Destroy target enchantment. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature card target player controls. I remember this scene. Destroy all creatures with no counters on them. Damning Verdict. That's pretty good. Farewell is a classic. Oh god, that's gonna get... Oh no! Now everyone's gonna have a Farewell, because it's about to... The price is about to drop for this. Promise of Loyalty. Each player puts a vow counter on a creature they control and sacrifices the rest. Each of these creatures can't attack you or planeswalkers you control for as long as it has a vow counter on it. RC. Okay, so there's a little bit. 3 visits. Search library for forest card, put on the battlefield, then shuffle, and then first. Okay, so there's a little bit of ramp in it, but there's not too much. Alright. The deck I'm probably... I don't know. I guess like 3rd most excited for. I mean, it's the last one. Just because I'm not a super big 14 fan. But Ishtola's ability seemed nice. And I think I read Graha's before and it seemed fine. Yeah, this is the 14 deck. Ishtola Vigilance. At the beginning of each end step, if a player lost 4 more life this turn, you draw a card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell with mana value 3 or greater, Ishtola deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. So yeah. Or is she black, white, and blue? And then Graha, Lifelink. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay X life, where X is that spell's mana value. If you create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token and put X 1/1 counters on it, do this only once each turn. Seems fine, but honestly, Ishtola's ability is just so much more helpful in winning the game. Okay, so... Whoa, only 23 of these guys? Sorceries, 10, 6. A lot of artifacts, too. Okay. A lot of them are talismans, too. Okay. So these characters I especially don't know. Maybe like maybe I've heard a couple of them here and there, but unlike what was the first one? That was 7, right? No, not 7. That was 6. Just 10. Yeah, unlike 6 where I think only the villain, the Jester guy, and I guess the main girl because I looked her up when the decks got announced. This one I probably also know like the least. Or like the actual characters. I'll say Levaler. Partner with Althana Levaler. That's another card here, I think. Or not. I don't know. No, yeah, there he is. First strike. The second spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. As creature enters, target player may put Althana Levaler into their hand from their library. Okay. Summon the Good King Mog the 12th. Create 2 1/2 white Moogle creature tokens with lifelink. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell this turn, create a token that's a copy of a non-saga token you control. You put 2 +1/+1 counters on each other Moogle you control. Tisaru. When Tisaru enters, you draw a card and target opponent may draw a card. Okay. Whenever an opponent draws a card, if it isn't that player's turn, create a tapped treasure token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay. Thancred. I think I've heard that name before. It's got Flash. When Thancred enters, another target legendary permanent you control gains indestructible as long as you control Thancred Waters. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thancred Waters gains indestructible until end of turn. Okay, so you'd want to flash him on when somebody tries to do removal. That's where the usefulness will be. Alpha, here's the other one, so you can take the other one, put it in your hand. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, draw a card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 blue bird creature token with flying and vigilance. Whenever you attack with one or more birds, scry 2. Elder Dragon. Flying vigilance in Ward 2. When Haravazel enters and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. I think this is one of the main villains. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Surveil 1, at the beginning of your end step, each opponent may sacrifice a non-token creature of their choice. Each opponent who doesn't lose 2 life for each instant sorcery in your graveyard. Damn, that's pretty evil. Arbor, whenever you cast a white spell, put a 1/1 counter on each legendary creature you control. They gain vigilance until end of turn. Whenever you cast a black spell, put a 1/1 counter on each legendary creature you control. They gain menace until end of turn. Not bad. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 2 less to cast. That's really good. And like almost any black deck, honestly. Whenever one or more opponent lose life, you may cast target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Do this only once each turn. I think some of these cards are capable of turning around. I know there's certainly more cards that aren't here. Like, for sure. I've seen a bunch of cards that aren't here. I assume those are just through natural packs or through the starter kit. Where was I? Here we go. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on Essenian Varlinio. It gains flying until end of turn. At the beginning of your second main phase, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of your opponents who dealt damage or dragon this turn. I saw this one, yeah. Create a black zombie creature, and creature tokens you control get 1/1. I think he has another art I saw of him as a skeleton. Creo Baldesian. He's got lifelink. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may return target creature card with mana value equal to that spell's mana value from your graveyard or your hand. Do this only once each turn. I know this character. Lies Hex, Prowess. Non-creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. As long as you've cast 2 or more non-creature spells this turn, Lies Hex is double strike. Okay. She's a monk. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Papalimo Totolimo deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain a life. Each opponent who lost this turn sacrifices a creature. Who lost life this turn sacrifices with the greatest power among creatures they control. Your anger. Whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell... Man, I'm running out of steam. This was like, what an idea I had to do this. All this speaking, and there's still so much. I don't know, a lot of these are kind of... I can quickly go over. Archmage. Whenever you cast a copy an instant or source spell, draw a card. Flash, when this creature enters, you may cast target instant card from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, you lose 2 life. Okay. Lifelink, when this creature dies, put on the bottom of its owner's library. Baleful Strix, Flying Death Touch, when this creature enters, draw a card. Hypnotic Spite. Counter target spell with mana value 3 less, flying. I'm not super impressed with the creatures currently. It seems like a lot of casting spells to get Ishtola to kind of work, or build up the field with tokens from what I'm seeing with the creatures. Champions from Beyond with enchantment enters, create X 1/1 heroless creature tokens. Whenever you attack with 4 or more creatures, scry 2, then draw a card. Whenever you attack with 8 or more creatures, those creatures get +4/+4 until end of turn. That's pretty good. Flash, enchant creature and opponent controls. When this aura enters, remove enchanted creature from combat, then draw a card for each tapped creature its controller controls. Enchant creature loses all abilities and can't attack or block. Nice. I have Nidhogg. Enchant creature is a black dragon with base power and toughness 4/2, has flying and death touch, and is goaded. Attacks each common with Fable and attacks a player other than you with Fable. When I have Nidhogg, is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return it to its owner's sorcery. Authority of the Consuls. Creatures your opponent's controls enter tapped whenever a creature... Yeah, it's that one. That's pretty good. Propaganda. Creatures can't attack unless pay 2. That's pretty good. When this gem enters, create a 1/1 white human creature total. Whenever creature, yeah, it's that one too. That's pretty good too. Those are some I use already in other decks. They're pretty useful. So for these ones, I'll go over the ones that are new. Job select. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero. Crit creature gets +2/+2 as the lifelink, and other commanders you control get +2/+2 and have lifelink, and is performed in addition to its other types. Job select. Equipped creature gets +0/+2 is a wizard in addition to its other types, and is whenever this creature attacks, exile up to one target instance or sorcery card from defending player's graveyard. If you do copy it, you may cast it as copy. This deck looks like a lot of work. This deck looks like it's a lot of thought power, and my brain doesn't do that. Creature is a wizard in addition to its other types, and is whenever you cast a non-creature spell, and whenever you draw your third card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. At the beginning of your end step, put a soul counter on this equipment for each player who lost life this turn. Creature gets 1/1 for each soul counter on this equipment is an assassin. Sort of enters your library for 2 basic planes. Yeah, coveted jewel. Draw 3 cards, add 3 mana of any one color. Tome of Legends, artifact enters with a page counter on it. Yeah, it's this one. Artifact enters, exile target. This artifact leaves about. Yeah, it's this one. Job select. When equipped creature gets +1/+0, has whenever this creature attacks, untap target attacking creature, and is a cleric. Arcane Signet, or Relic of Legends, Soul Ring, Talisman of Dominance, Hierarchy, Progress, Thought Vessel. Yeah, classics. If you dispose, draw a card, then discard a card, you lose 1 life. If the spell is cast from your hand, create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. That's fun. I don't like it as much because I have to like counter and stuff with it. Counter target spell, counter target activated ability, return target and all penalties on his hand, create a token that's a copy of target creature control, target player draws a card. It's not as countery as I like, but it's more counters to shove into decks that are countery. Convoke, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Each creature that convoked lethal, scheme, connives, void rend, spell can be carried, destroy target non-land permanent. Swords of Plowshare. Spell costs 3 less to cast if an opponent has 7 more cards in the graveyard, draw 4 cards. There's other ones like it. I think that one's specifically different though. Snuff out, if you control a swamp, you may pay 4 life rather than, yeah, this is one. Cleansing Nova. Drawn Judgment. Create a token that's a copy of target creature. The spell is kicked. Create 5 or more tokens. Destroy all dragon creatures. Destroy all non-dragon creatures. Destroy target permanent. You draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. Create a 0/1 black wizard creature token with whenever you cast a non-creature spell. This token deals 1 damage to each opponent. Wizards you control get +1/+0 and gain lifelink. If your opponent draws a card, then you draw a card for each opponent who drew a card this way. Create 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens of flying. Saying on each opponent loses X life, you gain life equal to the life lost this way. Which gets really powerful. Depending on your mana economy. Each player discards a card, you draw a card for each card discarded this way. And then the lands. Overall, I think this is the weakest deck of the 4 of them, I think. It didn't feel as strong. Honestly, this deck looks... The 7 and 10 decks look like they get out of hand pretty easily. This one seems fine. This didn't really stand out to me as crazy or anything, but it seems like it works, right? Final Fantasy Starter Kit. Do we know the cards for this yet? That was just Amazon. Is this everything that's in it? This might just be every card, it's looking like. Yeah, this just seems to be every card. As opposed to specifically stuff in the starter kit. Set. Tablets. 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Commanders. Yeah, okay, well. Guess they're not out yet. So here's the fun part. I'm gonna try restarting Steam again. We've been live for an hour and 40 or so minutes. Oh, I'm gonna take this off my head because I'm probably also gonna go turn on the AC. Yeah, and it seems the game still isn't out, unfortunately. So that's pretty rough. Yeah, maybe it'll be out tomorrow. It's still not out. I saw this. I boot up. Those that are still locked for agreement. Those who are unable to watch, please know the team is working on this. Thank you in advance for your patience. Well, not like I really have a choice. I kind of paid money for it. Oh. Oh well. I'm gonna turn the air conditioning back on because it's kind of hot, and I turned it off today because it was a little cold. No, I'm fuck what I know. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we will play something else, I guess. Unless I come back and it's available. Huh. Looks like it's still not fucking available. Color me shocked. Yeah. Okay, well, there goes Doom. There it goes. Goodbye, Doom. We'll play you tomorrow, I guess, if it's fixed. Who knows? Now here's the question. What the fuck do I do now? Oh, we just went on to start playing other music. Okay. Let me just do my... Here. I'm not putting my headset on. I feel like having it off for a minute or two. Great. Now I have to make up a new fucking plan, because it just decided to not work for some fucking reason. What do I want to play now? I kind of don't want to go back to Fallout 3. Because I feel like if, the leak about Oblivion was real, then there's another leak about them remaking Fallout 3. Which will just come out next year, so I'll just fucking play it next year now. When's the last time I played this? March 8th? Yeah. I figured I'd stop playing it after a bit. I don't know. I just think I'm not interested in those types of games anymore. I think I'm over them. I'm getting old. Right, Trench Tales had a demo. Although the full thing's just out. Well, not the full thing, but it's like an beta's out. When was this? March? No. Just in case, let me go back to the subreddit. Nope, that's just for people having issues. No, it just looks like it's something the developers have to fix somehow. I thought it was... I saw my cat down here. I was being fucking watched. She was not watching me. Okay. Well. Back to figuring out what the fuck I want to play. Oh, I can get rid of this. I didn't even realize I still had this on installed. Oh, no, I have it installed somewhere else. Right, the laptop. What was this? Where did I install? Yeah, the laptop. If I had to pick a video game to play, what video game would I play? I feel like when I'm not streaming, I always have some vague plan of what I want to play on stream, and then I get on stream and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I have no idea what I'm doing. Part of me is like, I don't want to start a new game, right? Because Doom, in theory, will work tomorrow. Right? Like... Other people aren't on, right? Just looking at lists of... No, people aren't on. I guess I could keep going to Oblivion, but I was kind of bored. It's like super exciting. Or something like Schedule 1, it's like, I'd want to play this with friends. I have games I want to play with friends. It's that fun part where I just browse this. It's kind of crazy. I think as I've gotten older, I've stopped playing video games. Even though I have like the money to buy and like somewhat the time to do it, I just like have stopped. I wonder how much of that's because I'm like streaming video games now and such. Oh, I did want to try this out now that new stuff's out. I did pause music. Okay. And then at some point, I'll just take a look again and see if Doom's available. That or I'll like monitor it on my phone. You guys can hear, right? Yeah, now you can. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna monitor the state of Doom on my phone. I'll keep the subreddit open. Let's give this game a shot. I haven't so I haven't played this game since it came out. And they've done a bunch of updates since then. So it's a new like game. Might as well just deploy and see what happens, right? Open the mega thread. I'll probably want to futz with the audio setting. Cat. Hi.
Pennsylvania CRC away team are now in position to assist. Cease with the stress calls.
What's the situation?
Hold on. Talk. It's got the right mic. Where's the talk? Who's talking left all? Okay, yeah. It is what I like. Okay, go. Medical supplies. Ooh, more medical supplies. Open map. I forgot what the buttons are. Let's see. Is there no general inventory where I can like look at my character? No. But the suicide button is here, so.
I fought for your fucking country in Vietnam. Don't look at me like I'm a dick.
Is this ammo?
Got shotgun rounds.
Oh, geez, the model breaking and everything looks really good. Bandages, nice. So I'm gonna be heading sorta north that way. Obviously, I can't kill every zombie I see. Ow. Bang. I'm not seeing any resources in here, so. Oh, I'm coming. This is great. Cell phone. Disconnect panel. That just turns off electricity, right? No need to do that. Gun!
around.
I have a full clip on me. I'm also being followed by every motherfucker in the building. Anything over here? A video game, Terra Firma. Okay, so they finished one thing, so we'll head over to the pawn shop, I guess. Ooh, a shotgun. Two, and then I've got 4 in reserve. Look at that chef. Ah! Military man. No point killing, no point killing. Just get past him. Oh, fast! Oh! I think I'm bleeding.
I have to fix myself up. Watch my step.
So it seems like some zombies are pretty fast, and then others are not as fast. At the chapel. Medkit! Nice! Looks like the bandages too. What type of ammo is this? Win? What does this use?
Mag's full.
Yeah, but what does it use?
Topped off.
3.57, NATO, shotgun, okay. Almost got me. I'm out of stamina. Okay. Oh, more shotgun shells. Let's go. What is this? Okay.
Taking Magnum.
I have a Magnum. I'll take more flashlight batteries, sure. Thinking if I should turn mine off, I guess. Okay. Ooh, get the fuck away from me. Ow. Oh, fuck. I need to climb the ladder. Oh no, that's my ankles. No, no, no. Can I see what my current status is?
Cover. I got it here.
Is there no way to see? I guess until I figure out what each signal means. Oh shit. No, it's just, that's right, it is this way. Ow, fucking hit me! What the fuck is that?
That's enough rounds. I'm here. Hold on.
Oof. Large wrench. Tree timber. I feel like they're pretty close. Oh, they're not really. Beep beep. Yeah, let's go up to this building, I guess. Okay. Fuck it, I have magnum rounds. Damn! Took it and said, fuck that! Ow. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh!
Need shell. I'm spent. Gotta reload.
Close this door. Is there any healing supplies in here? Right. There we go.
Reloading.
What if I just lost bullets doing that? The game is also not that advanced. Oof. I think I'm bleeding out. I need to find some meds or something. Oh! Fuck. Nah, I'm dead. Okay. I'm getting the idea of the game, though. Alright, any update on Doom? Oh, just in time to watch me die. RIP. RIP. Riker died. Bleh. Hold on. I'm seeing some people saying that their key started working for Doom. No. Well, clearly mine hasn't. Career. I guess designated marksman's cool. Okay, well. I guess we play. So some people are starting to get into Doom now, and they're saying you have to log out of your Steam account and then log back in. It's pretty dumb. Yeah, some people are now like, hey, just restart Steam, or they're repeating the same shit. So...
Right, Mrs. Waldo Valdez, main CRC. Mayday. We are trapped in Lewiston. Everything's fucked.
Valdez,
melee weapon here.
Pennsylvania CRC away team are now in position to assist. Cease with the distress calls.
What's the situation?
Shit, you came. Alright, so we got the last people to evacuate loaded on the train. But it's grounded till we get the train.
Get the flashlight battery.
We got people on board who are sick. We need medicine. Anything you can find that ain't been loaded already. It's been kind of nuts around here, let me tell you.
Received. Repair parts and medicine. Away team, get on it right away. And Valdez, try to keep your messages short.
But I'm just...
Only relevant info on this channel.
Already, jeez.
This is your last call for evacuation. Maine is not safe. There is nobody left. You must leave immediately. Clear yourself and proceed to the evacuation staging area. Now,
After the convenience store. Was that the same guy as before? I wonder if there's not a lot of people playing the video game. Granted, No Room in Hell 1 was always something you'd play with other people, with your friends. Oh jeez. I figured water.
Turning security off.
Yeah, okay. Proximity IED. There's a mass casualty. I guess that's useful.
Taking this handgun.
I'll take this gun too.
Acquire some handgun rounds.
1mm, okay. More medicine. Get me a sushi.
Good on rounds.
Cell phone. Yeesh. Okay, so there's no friendly fire in this. Okay, so we found all the medicine.
Did they get it? Okay, good. That's good. But, shit. I forgot to mention that...
I gotta go this way.
Look, I messed up.
Spit it out, man.
You ain't getting into the train yard. Not without the, key fob. Oh, and, there was NIDC guys in town. They were doing research.
What am I in trouble with?
Bodies, log stuff, and, we helped them. Sort of dead
Uh-oh.
now, and we're about to be in real trouble if we leave without their work.
Christ. All right, then. You
Eh.
run away team, the key, and the NIDC work. Let's do it.
another one.
Runner, strike star. Funeral is here. I'll be like doing that. What is this? Okay, not useful
Shit,
for
here we
this.
Oh, you found one?
No, I mean, like, here we go in this shitty ass place.
Oh yeah, I hate this place.
There we go.
Got one.
Oh, watch out!
3 Winchester. This
Got
is
one of the bodies. We
rebar.
need to find 2 more.
Yeah. Yeah, I always hate trying to find them in here. Runner.
Taking this SMG.
It's also 9mm. Let's drop this then, I guess.
That's not the way to go. Are these both ways out? Shit.
Yeah. You can go back there and take a left. There it is. Yes. Another
Anything else in
exit.
here?
Yeah.
I'll carry it. I got extra backpack room with this.
Damn, in the bathroom. Just turned into a goop. What is this? This is Winchester? I'll take those bandages.
45 if you done any.
For 45?
Yeah.
Let's get into a room and I can look real quick.
Just close the door.
What are we still looking for here? No, we got everything. Okay.
16. Here, unload that. You can take them. I got a shotty now.
Oh, nice.
Check the church.
Let's go down to where I saw the other ammo and get some of that.
Body. Already been through it, pretty sure.
There you go. Winchester ammo.
Alright, maybe it's in here.
Flipping down since we're
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh wait. I know we've been this, but I don't think we've been this. This.
Alright, good job. We're not done until everybody's out safe. So head over to the train yard. Ah, thank fuck.
Right to the train yard. Oh shit, I'm caught in something.
It's the train. We're just gonna go train.
This will probably also be more fun with with a group of friends and we're moving from objective to objective instead of just, hey, here's 2 people kind of doing everything. Like this is a one-shot?
All
No.
set on rounds.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Sam? This is Foster. Go.
Keep running, bro.
Your team's in the train yard now. Do I? Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, train yard, but this is not the right way in. God damn it.
Train moving. You gotta fix the broken
Make
track.
space.
You gotta get the
Get
train
him out
yard
of your
doors
space and
open.
run.
And, power. You gotta get the power back.
Oh man, with all of us though, we'll be safe as fuck.
God, I even had
gonna be a lot of zombies up here. Track.
Whoa, that was a bad shot. That it? That felt like the last shot. That was the last shot.
Keep moving. Don't stay still. Don't stay.
Empty. Got him.
I'm fucking stuck here.
Just give me a second. Alright, you got free?
I
Alright.
don't know how. I'm hurt like a motherfucker.
You got some. Some.
Bandages.
Where am I at now?
One round left.
Well, I just wasted it. So there you go.
I got one more shell and then I'm. Oh, I don't. I got. If I'm out. Okay.
Oh, we gotta get better than power too.
Stay in here.
Shit. I'm kind of just looking for what we need to be doing. Ugh, so many zombies.
No, I'm not.
Alright, one more pizza track.
I've got the train track.
Nice.
Got the power.
They're all over the
These guys are relentless, bro.
There's so fucking many of them.
Power to train.
No ammo.
Shit, got reload. There's a zombie in front of me. I feel like I'm doing nothing, but I have no idea what the fuck to do.
Got it. Get on top of the train. Get on top of the train. Get on the top. Get on the top. Completely. So this is all y'all here. There's ammo. I got ammo for people. Whoever has those type of guns.
Cover me.
Rounds to spare. Let's go.
Damn. Ooh, I'm like lagging. That's not good.
Last round here.
I gotta heal.
I think I just missed.
Finished.
Ah.
Come on, let's go, baby.
Go.
Bro, who we waiting on?
I don't know. Oh, there's somebody way outside the station running in. Right there, reborn Panda. Hurry up, man.
We can't last all day. We can't wait here all day for you, bro. I get left behind.
No. He's done
10
for.
seconds. 5 seconds.
Get on, come on, it's gonna move.
Oh! Is he gonna get on? Get on the train! Oh no! Oh, he got on!
Oh, he got on.
He got on.
He got on!
Got on. Holy fuck.
That was awesome.
He jumped on that train, bro.
Nice.
Finish.
I know it says left behind. He didn't make that shit.
That's cool. Okay, I see the potential in the game a lot. I super see the potential in the game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, Okay, I'm gonna try the restarting Steam thing, so give me a moment. Just me. Start it, see if... Oh, I just saw it say download queued, motherfucker. Is it cause I was in a game? It's unpacking. Doom is unpacking. Okay, well. I definitely want to play that more, though. That's a lot of fun. I gotta get friends. Gotta get other people. Ah, shit, I didn't close that tab. Doom. Okay. Well, there you go. Now we can play Doom. Okay. But playing that right there totally made me feel good about that purchase. Especially with a group of friends, I can see how that's super chaotic and hectic. Yeah, Doom is here, so we will Doom. Gonna Doom all over you. I'm gonna take the headset off. Whilst it unpacks. I am seeing people talk about the optimization not being the best. The state of the game currently, so we'll see. I'm just like browsing the subreddit on my phone. Just to see. Man, poor fucking Strive and their developers getting the fucking source code of the game leaked online. Not only that, but I think Unica is also downloadable, just like online. That's super unfortunate. Oh well. Oh yeah. I do that. I do the Steam family thing in case somebody gets on my account that I don't want on my account. Speaking of fucking Strive down there in the corner now. %. Doesn't say how long it'll take. Estimated 20 minutes. We'll see. Strive. Yuri, did you hear about the Strive news? Strive. Oh, that the source code for the game got leaked entirely online. I think people are even able to play Unica already through the code. It's pretty rough. Good year, Rip. The Guilty Gear Strive source code got leaked online. On top of it, it seems Unica also got leaked online, so people can just download and play her now. Nice. I saw somebody boot it up in Unreal Engine, or like the Unreal Engine maker. It's like you don't even have to go through like an official launcher anymore. That's pretty rough. That's pretty bad. I wonder if that'll have any effects on their long-term plans for the game, because clearly they plan to support it for a couple more seasons. But whole source code's out there, they might just say fuck it. Nice. But yeah, if the source code's out, they might say, maybe not anymore. In Stars and Time. Oh, these characters look familiar. Especially this one. Almost there. After waiting for the game to actually release when it said it would, we're almost there. I was gonna say, it sounded like the song changed. I don't have the headset on. To watch. I'm gonna grab another drink. I don't know, do I want to grab food actually while I'm waiting for this? Maybe. Hey, I'm gonna warm up some food. 37%. Yeah, it's getting there. Food is in the microwave. 40%. Is that my fucking cat? What did that? That was you. That was quite the purr. Or meow, I guess. Okay, cool. Then I'll eat a little bit while we wait. Oh, Yuri, I heard you're coming to stay at the apartment while Drew's away. I'm gonna shove this mic away from me while I eat. Food. Can't remember the last time I ate dinner on stream. I always just kind of go without it. And it actually might end up taking that long, which is annoying. This all should have been done 2.5 hours ago. Oh, they did fully fix the Risk of Rain 2 DLC, and they even announced or teased a new one. I think the wind has been taken out of my sails for that game, though. I don't know. Wow. 47%. Woo! We're at 50%. Yeah, actually, it might take that long. Well, it's a good thing I guess I'm eating food. Now is when it is time. I'll be fully replenished. Hey. Cool. There we go. We're at 54. Good on there. Kind of weird. I don't know what there's like happening. Vibing. I'm just glad we're actually booting it up now. I bet we could have, like, the match before. I just had the game open. Which is classic, right? The second you go to do something else, that's when it becomes available. Cool. I'll finish eating. There we go.
Thank you coming in.
Alright, where are we at? 64%. Nice. Well, I'm glad I did end up getting dinner in my system beforehand. That's nice. Hi. Hi, cat. Hi, cat. Hi, Adagio. Hi. 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 66%. Yeesh. Bleh. Hold on, let me make a work email real quick. I can't wait to go job searching, potentially. Fuck, I forget how many hours I have to be for that. I'm looking at work stuff. 59%. It's so weird that they had me off today, I guess. Today and tomorrow for work. They might be just getting ahead. Yeah, it looks like they're kind of just working ahead. All they can. Okay, oh well. We'll see what happens. Cool. Yeah. Oh, job searching. Well, maybe I'll find a comfy position somewhere or something. Anyway, 76%. Wow, this nah, would this have been 24? The 20 hours it was talking about. I'm glad that everything that has gone on with this game has just taken fucking forever. They should have just tried releasing it earlier on in the day. Like, that would have been such a smart idea, like, early in the morning. Or, like, midday. I don't know why they went with, like, 7 p.m. for my time zone. The Dallas time zone. %, we're almost there. I don't know what Lucy's gonna play like in Strive. At 80%, we're almost there. I think the funniest thing Strive could do right now is when I go in, the game is just actually unoptimized to shit and it's just crashing and not working. I've heard some people are having that trouble right now. I think that would be the funniest thing and would actually make me upset. I don't know, well actually I don't know if I'd be too busy laughing or what, because I've seen, like, I'm on the Doom subreddit on my phone right now. And I'm seeing some people being like, yeah, this game's unoptimized shit, I don't know, oh, not working well. And I don't know. It's one of those weird things where I feel like half the time it's because people's computers are fucking dog shit. And they're trying to play, like, I mean, the latest game, and obviously the latest game is going to be some weird tricked up shit. That's why I got a new computer. One of the reasons why instead of fixing my old one, I just said, fuck it, let's buy a new one, like a new upgraded one. So, oh my god. Are my drivers up to date? Hold on. I updated them a couple days ago. Did a new one come out? Because if it did, fuck. I can't do that on stream. It just kills itself. I've tried. No, there are new updates. I can't do it on stream. The stream dies. Okay. There is a new driver, though. So, we'll see. We're gonna be one miter update, spend money. Got horse ray tracing, bad game, pretty fun, though. Latest drivers in the 5080 is insane. Yeah, like I'm seeing some people saying crashing and shit. So, who knows? Who fucking knows? I will be upset, and I will probably just play something stupid for the rest of the night, brain off. I'll see if, like, Nick's available, and I'll yell at him. And I'll yell. I will update this, though, because why not? Yeah, so if you're trying to open the game, you hear audio, but the game window isn't opening to do this. Go to the Steam, right-click. Okay, so there's, like, audio problems, there's video problems. I'm gonna I will lose it. I am capable of losing it. Actually, there are other people that are available for Call of Duty, so I might just... If this, like, is just dying on me, I might just try and yoink others. Or something. %, we're almost there. %, we're almost there. We're almost there to potentially disappointment. Let's go. Oh, if it does stop working, I'll get to make a video on it. I will try to make a video on it. 95%. We're almost there. Nice 7%. We're almost there. 98%. $28. We're almost there. 99. Oh! Oh! Shut the fuck up, Numi. Doom time. All right. Please just work. Oh, it open. Update drivers are required. All right. Well, no. I'll still be live, but the drivers updating during stream just kills the computer. So, hold on. Just me, so that way it doesn't have to worry about anything. Alright. I will download the drivers. If the stream dies, that's why. Yeah, I guess I always did it with the old computer, which was already getting kind of obsolete and everything. So, we'll see. Express, do it. Just make it fast as fuck. Hopefully, since it's just me, it doesn't have to worry about... It's not running any other processes type of stuff. It should be fine. You guys are just looking at me. So we'll fucking see, I guess. We'll see really hard. Oh yeah, Half-Life RTX is a thing. I forgot about that. Just the thing that's up here is like Half-Life RTX. Don't you want it? Isn't that pretty cool? Okay, so far stream is fine. Okay, maybe the new computer can do it, because I don't think I've ever done it with the new computer. So yeah, and if the game continues to just not work, then I guess I'm just alright. I guess I just have to wait until day one patch, even though this is technically day one. Oh my god, wait, what does it want? Oh my god. So when I hit yes, it opened up the NVIDIA website. That's what it did. That's why I didn't open up the, this. Okay. Because I was like, where to go? Alright, I guess I'll just manually do it. Which of these does it just fucking kill my computer? Kill the stream? We're on the graphics driver, so in theory it should have just killed it. Right? I think it's killed it before on these. Told ya. Told you'd crash. Knew it'd crash. Totally fucking crashed. just knew it coming. Knew it was coming. I wonder if the YouTube stream kept going, though. Anyway, let's boot up the game now. Notice, please... Oh, hold on. No, it is on. Okay. Let's use the latest drivers to ensure best possible gaming experience. It is! The 13 and 40 Gen Intel, which is with an older encoder version. To protect your CPU, we recommend you upgrade your BIOS. Bro, just fucking play the video game already. Like, just play. It's the wrong fucking way. There you go. No, that's too far. Oh god, the resolution is like too big for stream right now. Well, while it's doing this, I may as well just... where is dude? Dude! Get me to a setting. Real quick, fast. God, I need a new mic when I move out. Or, not a new mic stand. Slimp dick. Oh, there it goes. It just went out. Did it break? Hold on. Give me a second. There you go. Awesome. Great. I accept everything. Go ahead and put me in a human centipede. Whatever. This gamma looks great. Apply changes? Sure. Enable subtitles? Sure. Control scale. This looks great. Can I go into the main menu for the setting? Oh, nice. I got the 2 skins that I technically paid additional for. Settings. Alright. First and foremost, screen. I think it's this one. Hold on. Let's go ahead and apply. Yes. There you go. Perfect. I might do 16 by 10. Is it that much of a difference? No, absolutely not. 16 by 9. I just looked at the stream. Hi, Yuri. I have been having perpetual torment. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here we go. Apply. Yes. I have gone through perpetual torment. There we go. It looks great. Refresh rate. Desync, let's just do on. I don't know the technical shit for this. But I hope your matches were good. Oh, I heard you're... Let's say yes. I heard you're gonna be at the apartment while Drew's away. Okay, I think we're good. Go do headphones, because I'm playing headphones. We're probably good now. Okay, let's slay. New slot, Aspiring Slayer, Army Plenty, Ultraviolet, Nightmare, Pandemonium, Ultra... We'll just do Nightmare. You can change the game difficulty setting at any time from the pause menu, as well as just any custom settings, such as how much damage you take or how aggressive enemies are in combat. During the Dark Ages, supports a variety of difficulty multipliers. Combat assistance modifiers will be enabled by default on certain difficulties. These can be changed at any time. And starting off by default, highly recommended for players new to first-person shooters. Add significant aiming forgiveness to the Slayer's guns. Empowering attacks. Recommended for players that want a more laid-back experience. Enemies are more successful. Okay. Parry time window is fine. Tutorial is on. Markers can stand scream. The most part, I think this is all fine. I might make the game speed a little faster, depending on how I feel during it. Because I liked how fast Eternal felt. Oh, wait, no. Accept. Start game. Okay, cool. Alright, please work! In the age of fire and ruin, when the legions of hell first set foot upon Argent Dunur, another came, an outsider. His path to their world carved in blood, for the demons could not escape his wrath. The Night Sentinels, desperate and broken, saw in him a weapon. Their gods, ever watchful, saw something more. They had bestowed upon him strength beyond mortal flesh, speed beyond thought, a gift now tethered to their will. Kalim, planet of Argent Dunur. So far looks good. Yeesh.
Leave here until the heart of Argent is found.
Ooh.
It is close.
The Horde will tear this village to pieces, but our time is running out. Soon, the humans will...
I heard you're coming to stay at the apartment while Drew is away. Nice. Make sure to yell at him to clean his stuff up, because otherwise he won't clean it before you come.
The demons couldn't get past the barrier, so their followers are letting them in. Thera, the transports. How much time?
Get me the new bishop. Valen's armored division is still an hour away.
To do it, so okay. Up to you.
There's no time.
Though I've made the commitment of stuff to not be Drew's maid, so I will not be cleaning up anything that is his.
We need him.
The Creed Maker's ship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, game. Yeah, I gotcha. That was kind of what it was when I moved into. It was kind of, I'll bring the stuff I know I need, and then as I get comfortable, I'll bring more stuff from my house. Well, I'd love to know what's happening in the game, but it seems to have died. I can't even alt-tab. So... Okay, there you go. I control alt deleted. Okay, that is the only way I can do anything, so let's go ahead and close Doom, I guess. There we go. I still like letting my imagination run wild. Don't even open my eyes while a cutscene plays. Well, sure hope it doesn't freeze on the cutscene again. So the first message there was telling me that my drivers are up to date, and then the second one was saying that my card needs to go through an update, so I should go through my BIOS to update them. So if that happens again, I guess I'm just not playing Doom tonight. Awesome. Starting over, right? Yep. Alright, well, there you go. Let's go back to the Doom subreddit. Vermintide, whoa! Let's see. People are having a cutscene or a freezing problem. Sometimes during gameplay and once during a cutscene. I've had to restart every time, but thankfully the game auto-saves a lot. Still really annoying though. Also worth mentioning my PC meets requirements, and when it's not frozen, the game runs great. There are freezing problems. So yeah, if it freezes again, I guess I'll just wait a little bit. I'll try it again tomorrow after I like update the BIOS and whatever and update the computer.
It is close.
Oh yeah, I mentioned it actually earlier on stream, but I'm curious to see how they even make Lucy play. Because I feel like she's kind of not. You don't get a ton from her in the show, so obviously they'll make her use her whip as her thread as her main weapon, but still.
So their followers are letting them in. Thera, the transports. How much time?
Rush down, probably, yeah.
Get me the new bishop.
I can't imagine she's anything other than that.
Still an hour away.
We could try and launch the Atlands.
There is no time. Bishop Creed.
Let's see if I get further than I did before. The Creed Maker's ship stationed above column.
Commander.
Didn't freeze this time.
Thera, this temple must remain guarded.
The village of Colleen is a mining settlement.
Oh, there it goes.
Everything will be destroyed.
There it goes.
Your sentinel energy reserves.
Alright, I guess we're not playing Doom tonight. Great. Have kinds of motion puts like slides and overheads and projectiles and stuff. Yeah. Rip Doom. I have to poop. I'll be back. That's so disappointing. Alright, BRB. I'm back. Yeah, it was the music. It was from the first screen. God, what the fuck do I do now? Hold on, let me yell at Nick. I haven't talked to him in forever. Oh. I do feel better with my bottom half emptied. Because my plan was just that this game would fucking come out and work. And look at it now. Fucking Doom. Means. Hold on, here we go. Oh, okay. Ba-da-da. Whoa, there's even those types of bots on Kick. That's crazy. Ugh. Alright, let's go boot up a game, so that way I will get messages back. Where is it? Doo-doo-doo. Fuck it. Can't hear any music right now because I inherently turn all audio off for the game. I don't know what else to do, so. We'll just vibe and kill zombies, and I will grind out things I want to grind out. Hold on. What is the... Oh, right, not that one. Got your 6. What is this? What are the rewards for this? Garbage. Yeah, garbage. Cool. I don't care then. What was I researching? Was I still going through double? Oh, it's still bugged. Okay, but double tap is still bugged, so I can't keep going through that. Great. I finished Napalm Burst, right? Yeah. Depth Perception is done. I guess I could do Flopper now. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck it. Because I'm doing elemental stuff more. I don't know, it's the only other useful thing I can think of for this right now. Is he in a lobby for the people? Beats me. I fuck it. Feeling shares completed for zombies. I'll just give it the extra 2 minutes to finish the rest of them. So I did the directed for the tomb, and I just don't ever think I ever want to do that again. Like, I don't think I ever want to do the tombs Easter egg outside of directed. That thing is a pain in the ass. Even like solo, but having like the difficulty of 3 other people who probably don't know what the fuck's going on. Another bot? Damn. Damn. Those are always robots, so.
Welcome to Liberty Falls. You've traveled.
Oh, it's so loud! I'm not used to hearing the game, because I always play it without sound. Because I'm always watching something in my other monitor. The robot uprising? Yeah, I don't think we're really there yet, is the thing for it, though. You know what? Here. I'll just join there in case somebody wants to. Grok is pretty funny. There, or more specifically, Grok's reaction. Grok's tweets and then people's reactions to the not getting what they want. It's pretty funny.
That's one for the folks of Liberty Falls.
Yeah, I've got enough.
This is a large property. Where exactly should we take the artifact?
My quantum processing unit is underground. Find a way down to my mainframe chamber.
Dun-dun-dun.
Don't hold out on me now.
Oh, what rave do I even want to go to? Just 36, I guess. Standard. Kinda need to level up. Plus 10 zombie eliminated. What just happened? Did the game also fucking crash? Uh-oh. Is it just one of those nights where nothing works? Uh-oh. 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 Just one of those days where nothing works. Nothing feels like working. One of those days where maybe I should just call it and go jerk off for a couple more hours and then go to bed. Go keep watching Interview with a Vampire and that's it. Plus on 10 zombie killed. Yeah, I didn't kill it. It's the one that doesn't normally spawn with the wave, and then I didn't headshot it, so it's only worth 10 points. That's much especially the interview server as being yes, I'd like to continue it. Okay, that's nice that it'll auto do it. I do need to get to a higher level though if I'm gonna do these with some of the other work guys. So, especially since I'm the one that carries in those. So. Or am I this wave? Okay.
Don't hold out on me now.
That's fine. I missed some shots anyway. Tactical game error.
Nighty night, you slime spitting bogan.
Ugh. It's gonna fucking sucks until you pack a punch it, and then it becomes the best fucking gun in the game. Okay, I guess we're not doing Call of Duty either tonight. Great. What, did the Doom drivers just kill fucking everything? Is that what just happened? I guess I'll boot up another game and I'll just have it crash on me. DirectX encountered an unrecoverable problem. Close. Yeah, I guess it's one of those days where I try to do a stream and just everything decides to not work. Nothing will work today. Awesome. Wow. So great. I don't know. What the fuck do I want to do then? Or just fucking kill myself, I guess? I don't know. Or geez, I don't know. What the fuck do I do? I guess I was having fun, and we know it worked. No room in hell too. Like, technically, I know this game worked because we played it earlier. Until it crashes and then doesn't work, and then I guess I just will end the night. Where is no Rubid Hell on here? I'll have to wait until it gets into the actual thing. Hold on. There we go. Now, real quick, I have to update. The categories. I sure hope this then doesn't work. Just like really push it home that nothing is gonna happen today. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Just deploy. Da 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 da. Out of curiosity, how many people are playing this right now? No. It can't be a lot, right? It's pretty low, right? 170.
CRC actual to responder open frequency. There is an emergency situation at the power plant.
Cool.
Repeat.
Are there other people in the lobby? No, it's just me currently. No, there are other people. Okay, I just don't know where they are yet.
We need everyone to gain access to the plant and fix what's wrong in there ASAP. We're facing total regional collapse here. Thousands of lives will be lost if you can't get this under control. But you've got to make sure you're not heading in there unprepared. We've got intel on weapons and gear at several locations around the plant. We'll share more info when somebody's near. Please, hurry.
Ooh, medkit. Ooh.
Break. Remote security locks are active at the power plant and require a manual override to disengage. 2 overrides are in your area, and activating either one will unlock the plant's outer gate. Stand by for locations on these 2 overrides.
Guess I'll take some of the supplies, medium supplies. I guess I will head towards the sawmill. Part of me is really hoping the game crashes. Rifle suppressor? Actually, yeah, I will grab that. Gun.
Latest reconnaissance reports suggest the ranger at the
Ah,
lookout
shit.
tower remains active. Recommend investigation to verify his status and procure equipment.
Guess I got the church up ahead. Let's head over there. I like something better than just the revolver I start with. Oh, it crashed. Okay, I just think it's just okay. Well, there you go. I just don't think it's a day. Yeah, cool. I guess I'm gonna spend the rest of the night fiddling. I don't know what it is. Everything was going fine until I did those Doom drivers, so I don't know. If those just killed something, if those didn't install correctly, or what. So yeah, cool. That'll just be me. I guess I'll just reinstall the drivers, and I will see if the company has any other updates. But everything was going fine until I downloaded these fucking drivers today. Yesterday I played like 7 hours, or like 6 hours like Call of Duty. No issues. And now I've got 2 crashes on it. So I think these drivers are fucked. So there's that. I guess tomorrow I will try out Doom and everything and see if it works. So yeah, that's what I got. I don't know if tomorrow will be a full day stream or not. I'm undecided. So yeah. Goodbye.